Yeah, this is pretty out here. Look at the fog laying up in there. Here this morning, it's a lead. Thought that was a frisbee. But I'm kind of getting into, I got a nice fishing lure there, looking for fishing tackle. There's certain places on the shore where the currents wash stuff like that in, and toys, and I'll show you a few finds here from this morning. Got another nice lure. Wow, that's Bagley's, I think. Wow, Paula. I find a point over on this shore every now and then, but I always find lures. There's a science behind where stuff will float in on the water because of bends in the river, and I kind of know the places. That one, Hot and Taut, I think that's what that's called, or something like that. I think it's made by Head and Ruined. Then a few steps further, that's an expensive Rapala lure. Well, that's a beautiful mint condition lure. It was probably lost at the last bass tournament. Rapala dives to 6 feet. That's a beautiful lure, huh? For free. Yeah, I'm back home now. You can see it's been raining, but I found this one at a boat launch last night, stuck up in a tree, and this stuff, I gotta cut this off, but it's some kind of jerk bait. See, I've never had one of these, don't know nothing about this brand, but it ain't bad. See, I just cleaned this one up in the sink. Has a rattle in it. It's a pretty nice jerk bait, glass eyes. That's nice, huh? For free. Well, you see, that big Bagley's deep diver right in the same area where I found that Rapala today. Found this one on the opposite shore. Just, this is all recent. Nice lures, huh? These are other treasures. And I think there's so many because there's bass tournaments. And there'll be 50 bass boats out, and those guys are in $50,000+ bass boats. And if they get hung up on the shore, they don't pull it up in. They don't want to scratch their boats. So they just cut the line, and there's lures everywhere. Well, here's another recent lure. This is a Berkeley Chopo. It's a nice top water bait. Found that recently, good hooks on it, just laying right on the shore. Well, right in these tree roots, thought that was a toy head. Look, clean that up, that's Yoda. It's off bubble bath or something. You can tell it's been here a while. It's really stained up, but plastic, you say, could have been here for 20 years. That's pretty cool. Well, that cleaned up pretty nice. It does not glow in the dark. Looks like it's screwed down on something, maybe bubble bath or something, but put that up in the dump's find room. Well, dump research laboratory, all dump stuff, and you see I got older Soaky heads and stuff. Bambi, Jiminy Cricket, Dick Tracy, and the Yoda looks great there. Dug all this stuff. And later in this video, after I left the river, I went to a dump, found an amazing item. Well, I kind of like this. This is just laying here. It's a big chunk of purple colored glass. It's like manganese looking stuff. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Now you can tell this is really old glass. It's like from a factory or something. Wonder what the story is on that. It's an old stretch of river. I've found pewter buttons there and stuff before. Wonder what the story is behind that, how it got out in the middle of nowhere on the river. Very cool, huh? Water's been clear up in this parking lot, the mud washed in. You can fish off this, but look how much trash there is floating down the river. And you know, in every little pocket of that, there's probably fishing lures in one of 3 of them, just floating down the river, and then they'll end up like on a turn on the shore. Look at that. Just stuff, trash and driftwood everywhere. Well, that sky looks real rough. Hopefully I can get about an hour of digging in at least. Yeah, you can see it's gonna rain for sure. I've already kayaked a lot. Kind of tired, but it's gonna rain, so better get some finds, I thought. Well, I just got here. I was making sure this was on good. I got a new handle for a Craftsman rake head that my other one broke. set it down here to spray bug spray on me. I just set my bag up there, look down, and got a day-making find. You see it? It's a Cracker Jack prize of some kind, and it's a figure just laying right on top. Oh my God. It's a guy with a fish. It's a fisherman. This is one of the coolest ones ever. Well, when I found this, it was raining and I was kind of stressed there. I didn't even think about it. I went to the river this morning, found a beautiful brand new Rapala fishing lure, then go up there, set my bag down, and look, it's swirled like marble swirled plastic, and it's probably early 50s, and find a fisherman in the dump laying out when I get there. This is very cool for one of my finds cases. Look at these poles. This is awesome, folks. Wow. Well, I'm happy to find that. You see what I do with the stuff? I found this baseball catcher. Check that out. Up there. Found a lot of the stuff in this frame up there. Found the boxer up there. Found that baseball player there. I think that. Lots of good stuff, and this will go in a frame like this. I'm going to put colored background against this, but look at the Frankenstein kids ring, and there's like a Daniel Boone or Davy Crockett one. There's some of them baseball coins. Look at the Rocky Marciano boxing coin, found out on a dump. All right, I'm happy. Got rained out and still got a smoker find. Yeah, I've been here like 10 minutes and it's raining, but got the toy. Look there. What is this? I think it's just a solid color one. Yep, but it's turquoise and beautiful. That's okay. I like it. Well, this is nothing to brag about, but it's an old glass marble. And see, it does have color. See the black lines veneered on the outside? And then it's that real nice turquoise with, see, that's pretty stinking nice. It looks like you're looking into like a nebula or something through the Hubble telescope. Look at it. Wow. And you can see them black lines, probably an old Vetro. Kind of cool for getting rained out and finding this stuff within a few minutes. Well, you can see I'm just going to have to go. This sucks, but I found a few things. Man, I'm caught in a rainstorm in this. Look, I'm under the tree canopy and it's still raining this hard. Holy mackerel. This is nuts, huh? Hey. Look here, folks. It's the best kitty in town right here. Amos. He's doing good. Tell him you're a nice boy. You're going to come play with the dog. Look at this, folks. Found him outside. He's like 1 year old. Tell him you're one. You're just little. Here, folks. Oh, what a good boy. He's nice. I see you, folks. Look here. It's ball player. You want to play ball? Where's the ball? Where's the toys? This little girl just wants to play all day. Oh, let's go get the toys. I'll see you, folks. We're going inside to play with the ball. It's too wet out here.